Now welcome back to the second video on Surds, and today we're going to focus on adding and subtraction. Now in the first video we learned how to simplify, so we're going to use those skills to work out how to add and subtract Surds. Now for the first example we have square root of 3 at the square root of 12. Now what we're going to do, just like in the previous video, is to simplify these Surds first. So remember, let's write out the square numbers to help us remember. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36, so on and so forth. Put this on the side here. Sorry. So the square root of 12. What numbers on the right hand side, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, can we times by to give us 12? So we know that square root of 12 can give us square root of 4 times by square root of 3. So let's write this down. We've got square root of 4 and the square root of 3. Whereas the square root of 3 is just the square root of 3. So the square root of 4, we have 2. And also square root of 3 is also just square root of 3. So when we add, we want to break them down. So we have square root of 3 plus by 2 square root of 3. And remember, there is a 1, even though we don't write it, but there's actually a 1 in front of the square root of 3. So what we do now is we add the numbers in front of these surds first, will give us 3. However, because they're the same base, we don't actually add the base. We keep them the same, which is the square root of 3. So for the answer, for the first question, square root of 3 plus square root of 12 will give us 3 root 3. So let's just try a next question. Now welcome to the second example. So we have square root of 40 plus square root of 90. So like before, to make our lives easy, let's just write down the square numbers. 16, 25, 36, so on and so forth. Now we want to simplify both square root of 40 and square root of 9. So we have square root of 10 and square root of 4 plus square root of 10 again times by the square root of 9. Now square root of 10 is just square root of 10, whereas the square root of 4 is 2. So you can write it down, write 2 square root of 10. Square root of 9 is 3. 3 square root of 10 is just square root of 10. So at the end we have 2 root 10 plus 3 root 10 give us 2 plus 3 is 5. And remember, because it's the same base, which is root 10, we keep the same base. So it'll be 5 root 10. Example, we have a negative. However, same concept. You want to simplify as much as we can. So square root of 20, we get square root of 4 times by square root of 5. The square root of 125 will give us square root of 25 times by square root of 5. As both 4 and 25 are square numbers, we can simplify that even more. Square root of 25, 5. Square root of 5 is just 5. So it'll be 5 root 5 minus square root of 4, which is 2. So there's 2 square root of 5 is just square root of 5. So it's 2 root 5. 5 take away 2 is 3. Same base. Square root of 5. So it'll be 3 square root of 5. So for more revision, go on algebrafund.co.uk, where you can watch revision videos and attempt worksheets and also attempt past paper questions.